Before we get started, I'm now coaching on the Noah app as Team Atlas. I help people get in incredible shape using simple equipment, just dumbbells and a bench. You'll get structured workouts, full programming, coaching cues, so you know exactly what to do every single day. If you want in, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to get your first week free. Let's get into the video. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is week 11 of training for American Gladiator. If you're new here or if you're returning, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. This is my week of training leading up to competing in American Gladiator. You can go back and watch the other episodes if you're just now finding this. I'm gonna train, it's probably gonna be about 16 weeks worth of video content of just documenting the whole series, taking you guys through the workouts I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, all the stuff, a whole lot of fun. Anyways, today's Monday for week 11. We're starting with a 15-minute AMRAP. It's gonna be, well, how's it go? Echo bike, into box jumps with a step down, into hand release burpees, into Russian swings, into, what's the last movement? Oh, med ball tuck ups. Yeah, 85% effort, so just moving through. It's gonna be a little bit challenging, but it's not meant to be max effort. Then we'll do some strength stuff. We'll finish up with a little high rocks prep because I'm competing in high rocks this weekend, and that will be today's training. So here we go. Glad you guys are here. Like, subscribe. That was the 15-minute AMRAP. I think I didn't keep track, but if I had to guess, it was probably 6 or 7 rounds. If I was doing that competitively, probably could have got another 2 rounds in there, maybe even 3. But again, 85% effort. You know, for those of you at home, that's a great way to like incorporate conditioning. You know, those movements are not complicated. The box jump maybe a little bit, so maybe you just do step ups or something. But think about like an RPE, rate of perceived exertion, around a 7 out of 10, something like that. So you get done and you're like, I was breathing heavy, but not near max effort at all. So that's good stuff to mix in so you don't like beat yourself down and you actually improve your aerobic capacity rather than just hammering your head against the wall all the time and then burning out, hurting yourself, overreaching, all that stuff. So it's an easy way to like, it's nice. Anyways, power cleans now, work to a tough single from the blocks, and then 3x3 front squat, and then walking lunges and high rocks at the end. Let's get it. Hey, super quick. I've been putting together a daily performance stack over the past few years. Everything I use that helps me recover faster, train hard, perform well, stay healthy, sleep better, and I put it together in one succinct guide. Cause look, I'm a dad, I run businesses, I train hard. It's imperative that I'm optimizing my health, my wellness, and my energy. So I've spent years testing different tools, different supplements, different recovery, different routines to figure out what actually works. In this daily performance stack, I walk you through what I use, when I use it, and how I use it. Things like hydration, supplements, recovery tools, circadian rhythm optimization, how to strengthen your feet, and even the gear that I train in. These are all things I personally use on a day-to-day basis. If you want it, it's completely free. Just go to the link in the description and download my daily performance stack. You'll also get exclusive discounts to everything I use. This is the exact system I use to stay healthy, perform well, and keep my energy high every single day. Back to the video. That was the strength portion. For the power cleans, I hit 265. Last week I hit 285 for a max. This week I hit 265. The power just wasn't there, and then you saw me at the end when I dropped it. It hit the plates and rolled forward, so that was embarrassing. Then front squats, it was supposed to be 3 sets of 3 at a 7 RPE, so 7 out of 10, kind of like what I was talking about earlier. I finished with 3 at 305. Pleased with that, and I think it moved pretty well. I think if I was really trying, I could hit 335 or 345 for a triple right now, which is exciting. I mean, I'm getting stronger, which is awesome. So that's really great. And then the lunging was 2 by 100 meters, 70 pounds on the back. That was taking me about 315. Just that, dude, lunging. If anybody out there wants to get in incredible shape, low barrier to entry movement, lunge your face off, right? Oh my gosh, unilateral strength, so it's great for balancing out the body. Pretty decent mobility, especially if you lunge to a deficit, it's even more mobility. Excellent hypertrophy, jacks your heart rate up so you're getting aerobic capacity. It's a great movement pattern, like you're just moving your body in a way that you don't normally do, so you're improving athleticism. Lunging is awesome. I'm a huge fan of lunging, so I like doing that. Now we're doing the High Rocks prep. 1K run, 1K ski, 1K row, 50 wall balls. 50 wall balls. Should take like 12 or 13 minutes. I'm not gonna hit it at, a max effort. It's prep for this weekend. This weekend I really want to send it and get sub 1 hour because I'm only doing the open. I'm not even doing the pro division. I didn't realize there was 2 separate things that you could just choose it. I signed up for the open, and as a pretty fit individual, I should have signed up for pro. So whatever, it's my first one. Go there, have some fun, try to go under an hour, especially with the lighter objects, and then train for another one in the future where I'll do the pro, and it'll be much, hopefully much more challenging. Anyways, let's get after it. I was on my way out and I was feeling crazy. I just did the High Rocks prep, took me about 14 minutes. I'm gonna do some dumbbell bench press, probably with the 90s, a few sets of 5. I just wanna get a heavy stimulus on the arms. Just wanna add some extra and get a little pump. So I'm gonna do that right now. That's one thing about this, guys. I think a lot of you out there think, or there's 2 boats of people out there watching these videos. You're either not doing anything and you need to do something, or you're so structured, you're afraid to just have some variability and kind of have fun with your training. Guys, there's a lot of benefit to following a plan. I'm a huge fan of following a plan, sets and reps and percentages, absolutely. But sometimes you just gotta throw some stuff in to have fun. Like at the end of the day, you have this one body and this one life to enjoy. And I'm not talking about sometimes when people say that, they're referring to going out and partying and doing, I'm not referring to that. I'm just referring to take advantage of your capabilities. If you feel like doing some extra curls one day, do some extra curls. If you feel like going for a run, go for a run. Only time I would say don't do that is if you're really gung-ho about a specific goal, then don't veer from the plan. But if you're just having fun, then follow your structure, but throw stuff in, dude. It's so much better. Today, bench press is not on there, but I want to do something. So I'm gonna do it. And there's nothing wrong with doing 5 sets of 5. In fact, it'd be good. So yeah. Just want to encourage you with that. Okay, that's Monday. Good day. A lot of training at once. Now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get carbs. I'm gonna eat a bunch of protein. I gotta film some ads tonight for my business. And then wake up tomorrow and do it again. I got some running tomorrow and some overhead strength work. So that'll be fun. Really good day. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah. Okay, today is Tuesday. We've made it back to another day of training. It's about 1:30, just picked my son up from childcare. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with some power work. Overhead seated med ball tosses into the wall. Look, here he comes. Hi, dude. What's up, big boy? You wanna come sit up here? You wanna sit with me? No? Okay. I'm gonna start with that, and then we're gonna do some depth jumps, so drop down into a Viking toss, which is a toss it straight up. We'll do a superset there, that'll be my warm-up. Then we'll move into push jerks, work to a heavy single. Don't know what I'll hit there, we'll see how it feels. Jerk recoveries, Viking press. Same thing I did last week, which now I understand how to do it, so it'll be a little bit easier setup, hopefully. Viking press into hammer curls and tricep press downs. I'm gonna try to get it done pretty quick. So let's roll. Man, hit 275 there for my push jerks. Really pleased with that for a couple reasons. One, like I mentioned with you guys, shoulder overhead for me, just strict pressing in general, and then especially push jerks have just not been the greatest. You'll notice though in that last lift, when I caught, I'm catching with what's called soft elbows, which means you're not locked out, which tells me in my jerk recoveries right now, I need to actually start from a lower position. So I'm mimicking that catch locked out and building strength there. Because there's something like my brain is hesitating going into a really low locked out catch for some reason. Like there's something in my brain subconsciously saying you're unsafe there, so it's avoiding it. And it's just going where it feels protected and safe, but you're not strongest there. So I'm gonna have to work on that right now for these push jerks, or excuse me, for these jerk recoveries. Don't know how heavy to be, but it's gonna be much lower than it has been over the past few weeks. So I'm just gonna focus on deep position, quality, positioning, strength work. That's really all that matters. But the second reason I'm happy with that is my nervous system feels damped today. It's raining out. I haven't really moved much today. Kind of want to go take a nap. Like there's that mental playing around. So I'm really, really happy with that. Just still some things to work on. So that's what we're going to work on for the jerk recoveries right now. Most people spend their entire lives wearing shoes that actually make their feet weaker. Normal shoes have elevated heels, thick soles, narrow toe box that aren't great for overall function of our feet. That's why I started wearing barefoot style shoes, and one of the brands I really love is Paluva. They're designed to help your feet move the way that they're supposed to, with a wide toe box, flexible sole, and minimal support to help strengthen your feet as you walk and you do normal daily life. I use them every day for walking, light training, and just normal daily use. Your feet are the foundation of your entire body, so it makes sense to make sure they're strong. If you want to check them out, grab my daily performance stack linked in the description below. I'll send that to you absolutely free. You'll also save 15% on all Paluva products when you use my link. Back to the video.
I
Okay guys, that was Tuesday's training.
Bluetooth
connected, ice baby, so much noise. That was Tuesday's training. Finished up there with the Viking press, did sets of 5, and then the little bodybuilding work, tricep extensions and bicep curls. What I did with the bicep curls is I externally rotated, even though it was hammer curl. I felt that a lot more right here on the outside of that bicep, and I really liked that, so that's why I did it. You don't have to do that, but that's what I did, a nice controlled tempo down. And then the tricep extension, really focusing on big range of motion, so collapsing as far as possible and then driving out of that, because I want as much strength as I can get throughout as much range of motion as I can get. And that also leads to more hypertrophy. So anyways, sets of 20 on that, sets of 10 on the bicep curls, 3 rounds, pretty easy. Now we're going to get pub subs, right dude? Oh yeah, pub subs. And that's it, until tomorrow. Tomorrow we got back squats.
No more!
And some other stuff. He sees a lawnmower. All right, see you tomorrow. Good morning, we are back. Wednesday's training, here we go. Little high rocks run through. Very small run through, like a 1K row, sled push, sled pull, farmer carry. Like, it's a pretty quick, probably take me 15 minutes. And then we're gonna go 3x3 back squat just to get some nervous system activation. That sounds dumb. Just to keep the nervous system fired up and keep the strength maintenance in there while we're adding in more conditioning for high rocks. And then some hypertrophy work. We're gonna do some good mornings with a tempo, hamstring curls, leg extensions, and then that'll be it for today. I'm hoping to get it done in an hour, and I'm out. So here we go. What's up, you guys? Quick interruption to the video. If you've ever found yourself wondering what supplements, what products to use, trying to do a ton of research on this, that, and the other, and you just find yourself overwhelmed, I want to help you cut through the BS. Go through the links in my description of this YouTube video and all my other YouTube videos. These are all the products that I use and trust and have done podcasts with the owners of these companies, because I understand how hard it is to understand what to use, when to use it, how to use it, the whole thing. So if you go to the description in this video, you're going to see a list of a bunch of different things, from red light therapy, organ meats, organ meat seasoning, water filters, air filters, whatever. If anything in there piques your interest, click on that link, go to their website, and at least check it out. And if you find yourself wanting to purchase it, use my code, save yourself some money, support these great companies, support your boy so I can keep making some great content for you guys. I just wanted to interrupt the video to let you know that I've really tried to provide value to you guys, not only with the content, but also with what products, what supplements, what things to use to better yourself. So anyways, go check that out. Keep moving forward. Love you guys. Back to the video. Okay, here's the workout. We're gonna row 1K, 100-meter burpee broad jump, 100-meter sled push, ski a 1K, 100-meter sled drag, 100-meter farmer carry. That's a lot. And 100 meters in here is supposed to be, it's 13. So down's 1, back's 2, 3, 4, it's 25-foot segments 13 times. So I'm probably gonna cut that down, since this is just supposed to be a run through for this weekend. Like, today's Wednesday, I'm competing Saturday, so like, I'm not trying to break myself down. I'll probably cut that down to 10, and that should be good. That'll still be very challenging, but it'll allow me to get my heart rate up, not beat me up. I don't want to spend 30 minutes doing this, truthfully. I'm already, like, you're not gonna, here's the thing. When you get this close to competing, for anybody out there who wants to compete in anything, when you get this close to competition, you're not gonna get any better. You know what I mean? Like, there's no amount of training I could do right now that's gonna change my performance on Saturday. But there is, I could do too much to where it dampens my ability to perform, and I do worse. So it's like, and I'm not really a competitor in high rocks, like, I'm just doing this for fun. So there's no reason in beating myself up. So I might as well get in here, sweat, move, touch some movements, build up some confidence, feel good, and then go on about my day. So that's why I'm okay with cutting down from 13 segments to 10, which is still gonna be nasty. All right, here we go, jump right into it. Okay, that was the high rocks prep. took me maybe 23, 24 minutes, something like that. Nothing crazy. Honestly, did not feel super intense, but I wasn't pushing at max effort by any means. So, but it was a good breather, good to feel the weight and do stuff. So whatever, now we're gonna back squat, 3 sets of 3. No idea what I'm gonna hit here. I'm not shooting for anything in particular. I'm just gonna go off the feel. I'm gonna work up to like a challenge, where it starts to get challenging, hit 3, build up, hit another 3, build up, hit another 3, and probably call it there today. So we'll work up to a tough, like an RPE 8, 3 back squat for today. Then I'll hit my hypertrophy work and I'll be done. So here we go. That was 335, felt really solid. Makes me want to try 365. So I think I'm gonna go 365 for 3. My 3RM back in September was 410. So like, but that was also in the competition, adrenaline, fired up, you know, like that sort of thing. Belt, knee sleeves. Right now I'm post-Metcon, no knee sleeve, no belt, by myself, no music. It does make a difference. So I'm gonna try to hit 365. I mean, based on the way 335 looks, should be no issue, or maybe a little issue, but like, that would be solid for me right now. I'd actually be very happy with that. So I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see. Boys and girls, whoever's watching, 365 for 3. I know, again, I say this a lot, but like, I know there's people out there who are far stronger than that, hitting 465 for triples and whatever, but I'm very pleased with that for myself. I was telling my coach a second ago, there's like this story I've been telling myself in my head that like 315 is heavy. So even approaching 315, I was like a little nervous, but I tacked it, I did it, I was like, it's not. Like, this is easy. And then I hit 335 and I'm like, man, I got more in the tank. And so it's like kind of rewriting this story in my own head. So it's so much more of a mental game than it is just like the physical. Like, I'm so much stronger than I express in training, hands down. It's what's happening up here. And that's really the battle for me, of learning how to overcome my own limiting beliefs. So take that to heart for you guys. What limiting beliefs are you putting on yourself that really aren't true? So I'm happy with that. No belt, no sleeves either, so that's good. If I had belted up and sleeved up, maybe I could have hit 405 today. I don't know. Either way, good mornings, 10 to 12 with a 2-second tempo. Just keep it light. Hamstring curls, leg extensions, and then we are out of here. So I'm gonna knock this out right now. Back at home now, wrapped up training for today. The only thing left this week is a rest day tomorrow on Thursday. We have a little shakeout run on Friday, which we'll see how I'm feeling. I might not even do it, to be honest. I probably will. It's a 2-mile run. So I'll do a little easy 2-mile run, probably like a 9 or 10 minute pace, like literally just a jog. And then Saturday's High Rocks. So you guys will get to see that. You'll see my first event doing that. I'm gonna get, I'll film all my pre-race stuff, my post-race stuff, the event. I'll just get a bunch of footage from the weekend. It'll be fun. And I'll make a separate video as well so you guys can see it all. Anyways, that's training for today. Pretty straightforward. Again, really happy with my lifting amidst all this conditioning, but so much more to go. I'm trying to get so much stronger. Mostly because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Anyways, let's keep it rolling.